What's up, YouTube? I got my buddy Brian's 83 Chevy Suburban in here. And we're going to go about putting a lift kit on it. He's had a 5.3 put in it. Now he wants to lift it up, put a little bit bigger tires on it, fix it up a little bit. So we're going to put ourselves a lift on it. I'd back it outside to give you a better look at it, but as you can see, it's snowing, and I just got it all dried up in here so I can climb under there without it dripping all over me. So let's dig into the lift kit. Here's what we got to work with. Front and rear springs, 6 shocks. Looks like this vehicle is equipped with 2 shocks on the front. Some suspension bushings, some U-bolts, some spring bolts, steering arm, and then it looks like there's some welded-in frame stiffeners or frame gussets. I don't know. Gotta do a little more reading in there and see what the heck these are for. Get this thing up in the air, get the wheels torn off it, and see where we're at. Holy Moses. I'm glad I'm not outside right now. She's thrashing. Alright, looks like we'll get everything juiced down with some penetrating oil, see if we can get it to break loose a little easier. And try and get these guards out of here without doing too much damage to them. They're pretty old and brittle, so I'll do my best to save them, but I'm not making any promises. And according to the instructions on those frame stiffeners, it looks like you gotta take the steering box off, do some grinding and a little bit of welding. She looks like she's leaking a little bit. Maybe we can address that while we're in there too. I already had to use the small whack F and then move over to the bigger whack frick, and that still didn't do the trick, so we had to get the pickle fork out. Get that separated. Now we're trying to get this upper arm off. It looks like there's some crushed sleeves or some sort of thing in there. 20 frickin' minutes ago it was thrashing out here, and now the sun's out. What the hell's going on? Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, cleaning my glasses off so I don't lose an eyeball. Probably should wear these all the time, but I'm not that smart. The way these work, and I've honestly never played with these before, but I had a feeling when I was hitting up on it, it's actually tightening these. They're cone shaped going down inside of there, so what you got to do, you got to hit here and here to wiggle those up out of the way. So we'll see if that'll work. Maybe instead of time-lapsing this, I'll leave it on in case I have to throw some choice words at it. I might have to take the brake caliper off so I can get a good swing at this side of it. Pro, here pro, whack frick. Loose. All right, there, cone bastard. take these off so I'm not yelling, because I can't hear how loud I am. Those three right there. Get out of your light there. There we go. Those three right there. They're still on there. It's terribly snug. Help if I had two hands and wasn't holding the camera with the other one, but get that out of the way. We got new drag-link ends there to put on when we go back together. So when I put the new arm on, we'll probably reuse those bastard cones. Go back on there when we're ready. Alright, well, let's finish taking the axle down. Better turn the radio off. Can't be hearing Rock Me on the YouTube, but they'll ban me for life. We're down to the leaf springs. I'm gonna start beating on these. See if we can get them out of there. Figured I'd put them nuts back on just to protect those threads while I'm in here beating on stuff, so I don't mess the end of those up and have to chase threads. Looks like we ought to get us some Bar Bushings. Probably both the pivot bushings and the end bushings while we're in here. Well, that might be a problem. We'll figure it out. Got leaf number one out of the way. Wasn't too bad. So, more than likely, the other side's gonna fight me because this side was way too easy. Next, we're gonna address the steering. Got these undone on the steering shaft, so we'll uncouple it there, and then we'll need to undo the lines up there. There's two lines going into it, two hydraulic steering lines. That thing is leaking like a sieve. Maybe it is the input shaft. It is drippy-roo on the bottom, and I don't really see anything on the lines above it that are leaking, so I think it's coming out of that input shaft, so maybe we'll have to look at that too. Got the steering box out. Wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. She's heavy though. Holding it with one hand to get it down out of there. Passenger side leaf is out, so the front leaf springs are completely out of this one. Now we just got to figure out where them plates go in there for the other side and weld them in, and then we'll be able to start assembling the front. Stock leaf springs, you can see they're pretty flat. They don't got a whole lot of bow or bend to them. But them two right there are going to be the replacements. Right, a little bit more bow to them. This is roughly where she goes. I'm going to have to do a little finagling to get it to fit just right. But that's pretty close to where she'll fit. I had to drill this hole right here so that it would clear that bolt. And then this other plate it comes with fits in there, something like that. I'll have to do a little bending and heating and getting it to fit just right, and then it welds on the bottom. So we'll get that knocked out. it cleaned up and undercoat it. Front end can start going back together. What'd you say?
What?
About my face.
Did you been touching your face?
Why? Is it dirty?
Yeah.
What do you think, Poop? You come out here with Mom to tell me dinner's ready? What do you think? Hi, Dad. Well, now that dinner's ready and my face is all dirty, I'll call it a day. You guys will have to tune in next time for the rest of that build. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.